Hi guys, tonight I am making lasagna, and the reason I'm doing the video is because I don't have marinara, so I'm going to use cream cheese. And if you haven't tried cream cheese in your lasagna, it is awesome. I'm also using my home canned marinara sauce, and you can use your canned ground beef or venison or sausage. And yeah, you can literally turn this into a prepper meal if need be. So I'm going to get this meat browned off, and I will season it with some garlic, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and yeah, get that lasagna going, and then I will show you the cheese mixture and our layering when I come back. So here we go. Okay, we have our meat all browned up here. I'm just going to add a little bit of these Italian herbs, just oregano, basil. My marinara is already seasoned, so I don't want to add too much. A little salt. Pepper, and I'm using these no-boil lasagna noodles. I don't know if you've tried these, but I like them really well. They're closer to the flavor of fresh pasta than the stuff you have to boil. Plus it saves you time, water, a pot. So I like that really well. Get those herbs mixed in there. Basil, I love the smell of basil. I'm going to add the sauce. It had a nice seal on it. I have a bunch of tomatoes in the freezer that I need to get sauced up from when I picked them in November. If you saw my video, I had a lot of tomatoes still in November, so still have a colander ripening, and add those to what I have, and I will be making more sauce out of those. So there you go, that's ready. So now I am going to add, I have a cube of, or 1 block of room temperature cream cheese. I have some mozzarella I'm going to grate and put in there, probably, a cup and a half. Then I'm going to fresh grate some Parmesan cheese, mix that all up. I do not put an egg in here. When you let it rest when it comes out of the oven, I've had no problems with it running. If you're using ricotta, you probably want to, because ricotta just seems to stay runny. This, I've had great success with it not doing that. So again, in a prepper situation, if you have access to cheeses and stuff, I have some cheese that I purchased canned. It's very good. You know, you won't need your egg or anything. So, and you could use the Kraft Parmesan. And like I said, your canned meat, your canned sauce, your no-boil noodles. You can create a lasagna, guaranteed. So I'm going to get my cheese shredded, mixed up, and then we'll be back to layer this up and put it in the oven. Okay, so here's our cheese. I have about 1.5 cups of mozzarella, about 1/2 cup of Parmesan, and the block of softened cream cheese. And I'm going to put this on the KitchenAid and mix it up really well. You can add some parsley and oregano to that as well if you like. And then we will layer this bad boy up. So see you in a minute. Okay, we're just gonna layer this up. That's the oven saying it's hot. And I didn't quite get my cream cheese soft enough, but that's okay. I'll just dollop it around. Won't hurt a thing. Just put your noodles. And I have some extra cheese shredded over there for the top. This could have been softer. No worries. It will still melt just fine. I was really surprised when I said, well, I don't have ricotta, but I got cream cheese, and I tried this. It was really tasty, as long as you season everything nicely. And put some herbs in there, some Parmesan. I know this is not traditional Italian, but this is working with what you got. And this is what I've got. Actually, where I live, it can be a little difficult to find the ricotta cheese. I have no idea why, because I don't care who you are, everybody likes lasagna. I'm going to add a layer of noodles to push those down since that wasn't real spreadable. Add a nice amount of your meat sauce, and you just keep repeating. You can make lasagna in so many different ways. It doesn't just have to be Italian. I do a Mexican lasagna with leftover turkey a lot after the holidays. It comes out fabulous. Just use a green chili sauce and what have you. Wonderful stuff. And another layer of cheese. Should have been more patient and let that soften more. Yes, my hands are clean. If you watch my videos, you probably hear the water running a lot. Do wash my hands before playing with my food. I gotta eat this too, you know. I think people forget that when they ask about that, you know. I would like to think all cooks do wash their hands. They do have to eat their food as well. If a cook is not eating their own food, run away. I'm so tired of the rain, but at least it's not freezing rain right now, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much, but I miss the sunshine. I hear other people have bad ice storms coming now too, so hope you all stay safe. Hope you have wood and everything. We were fortunate. We had a nice fire going. I have some LED lanterns I'm going to do a review on. Lightweight. Work really well. Nice to have. Don't need a ton of battery power to work them. And if you're a prepper, I bet you have tons of batteries. Okay. So we have our last layer of cheese. And I will be putting the rest of these in a baggie, so don't worry about my box being cheesy. Top this off with the rest of the sauce. I really do enjoy these noodles. If you like fresh pasta, these are about as close as you're gonna get to that flavor and texture. I've tried some other brands I didn't like as much, and I've tried the gourmet ones, and they took forever to bake and still were quite hard. So do keep in mind, fancy doesn't mean better. And if you were needing this in a situation, power outage or anything, you certainly don't want to be baking for 2 hours. Sorry. Husband opened the door. And top it off with some of your shredded mozzarella. My husband likes it when it gets a little brown on the top. I kind of don't, but some mozzarella. I love this mozzarella. We get it at Sam's. It is a very creamy, soft mozzarella. It's not like the usual stuff that's really dry in the grocery store. Handy dandy microplane. If you guys don't have one of these, I highly recommend them. Use them for fruit peel, garlic, all sorts of things. So there you go. Pop that bad boy in the oven. Test it with a sharp knife in about, I'll check it in 30 minutes, but it'll probably take longer than that. But when that knife goes through gently, it is ready. So we will see you when this is cooked. I have the oven at 350, by the way. And if you want, you can cover that with some foil. Okay, dinner is ready. That took about 30 minutes. So that's not bad at all for those noodles. If you did a, what is it, 9 by 13, probably take 45. So let's dish this up. Dish it up. Dinner is served. I made some garlic bread with some fresh rolls I got. And if you want, you could heat up some additional sauce and put it on the bottom of the plate and make it all pretty. Oh, that first piece, always the hardest one, isn't it? And I let it sit for 15 minutes, and see, that cheese does not run all over the place. Put a nice big piece of bread on that plate. Let's taste that puppy. Let's taste it. See? Looks good. Take a bite. It's smoking hot. Probably burn my mouth. I can hear the bread crackling. I just took it out of the oven. Really good. So yeah, if you don't have ricotta, try that cream cheese. It's really good. Hope you all have a nice evening. See you next time.